Right, okay. We're going to fit a seat cover onto this foam, which is, as you can see, has been fairly well used. And we'll run through some of the tools that you'll need to start with. We've got a screwdriver, a needle nose plier to pull up the old staples, some impact adhesive, a scalpel to trim the unwanted vinyl off, and staples, of course. Now, we're using 6mm staples. Any longer than 6mm and it's going to go through the base and into your foam, and it'll destroy your foam fairly quickly. So make sure that you only use 6mm staples, and of course the staple gun. And the first thing to do is to prepare your foam. Make sure that there's no severe damage to it. As you can see from this foam, there's been a few nicks, so we kind of repair those with bathroom sealant, clear bathroom sealant in this case. Allow 24 hours to fully set before you try and fit the cover. But it works very well for small dints and tears and what have you. So this foam is now pretty good and we can fit the cover onto it. Okay, so today we're going to fit this cover, which is a replica of a seat that we made 15, 17 years ago. It's a tough stuff cover, which means it's got a PVC coating on it, which makes it quite difficult to fit because the vinyl is that much stiffer. So we'll need to fit it in a warm atmosphere. And the other thing we need to remember is don't fit it onto a hard surface. Today we're just going to use some scrap vinyl, but you can use a towel or a blanket or whatever. Just make sure that you don't fit on a hard surface. Right, so first of all, first thing you need to do, make sure that your foam is stuck down at the front here. That's very important. Now I'm going to put the cover over the front and just make it, pull it down, make sure it fits snugly. That looks okay. Now the first staple we're going to put in is here at the back of the seat. Now then, normally we'll put a small logo on here, and that tells you how far you're going to have to pull the cover to get it to fit nicely. So we'll pull the cover taut so that the logo is central and just at the back of the seat there. Okay, so fold that down and put a couple of staples in. Okay, so now the back of the cover is anchored, and we can now fit the most difficult bit of the whole seat, which is this front area here. Now these covers are quite difficult to fit, so you will have to make sure that the vinyl is warm. Now then, let's get it over the front lip. There you go. Couple of staples. And again, on the other side, making sure that you gather the vinyl up, pull it down. It's quite tough, so you can be fairly brutal. And pull it around the other side of the seat. And again, couple of staples. Now if this doesn't fit, you can always remove those staples and refit it. So, you know, nothing's cast in concrete just yet. So there you are. Just make sure that the whole thing's snug. Now we're going to fit the front. Now in this particular case, we've got some lines here that actually carry on onto the round scoop. So it's important that you get the cover around this area as neatly as you can and make sure that it lines up with the decal on the round scoop. Okay, so we're just going to pull this taut, making sure that you get the cover over the foam. Just like that. And a few staples. Same on the other side. Get you a nice straight line if you can. Push the vinyl with the side of your hand to make sure that you take all the creases out. Spend a few minutes doing this and you get a better fitting cover. There you go. Now you're going to have some wrinkles here, you can't help it. Just got to spend a little bit of time getting them out with the side of your hand, pulling up to the front, like so. Now that bit's done, we can do the sides. Now again, from this part, which is the bit which you probably all agree is where you'll be getting most wrinkles, just make sure, again, the side of your hand, just smooth it out to the back of the seat, pull it down, and some staples. Same with the other side, making sure that you smooth it as much as you can, making sure that this line here is as straight as you can get it. And the back of the seat, that looks pretty straight. Same other side. There you go. Now we'll finish off the rear. What I'll do first is I'll take a bit of vinyl away. Just tuck it under the frame brackets. Same for the side. Actually, this one's loose, so it's not much of a problem. Right, now at the back, you want to try and get as neat a finish as you can, obviously, for obvious reasons. There we go. Take this vinyl off, don't need that. And take the excess off as well. After you've done that, you can go around, putting a few more staples in. Staple every inch or so. That's enough. Finish off the back. Check when you lose staples. Now then, once you fit the bike, put the seat back on the bike, that happens. But it's no biggie. All you need to do is once it's fixed on the bike, just keep on drawing the vinyl back like that, and you should have the perfect seat that lines it with your graphics.